Do it. Bum 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 bum! Welcome everyone to whatever this is. I'm not gonna lie, loyal subjects, I am so nervous about this stream. I've been wanting to do more reacts. I was really confident about this yesterday, but then a number of things happened. I saw that Tokyo Game Show started yesterday, which I completely missed. I thought it was going to start today. Um, And then I found out that all of the things I was going to I was planning to watch live came out 2, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And then I watched the Capcom showcase, and it was nothing. It was like 40 minutes of Monster Hunter. It was like 20 minutes of Wilds and 30 minutes of various Monster Hunter accessories, and I think they showed Dead Rising in there. And I felt my smile die as I realized there was nothing for me to talk about at the Capcom showcase. So we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully, good. Obviously, I want it to go good. Obviously, of course. I want this to go to work. So we're gonna start with the Xbox One because that's the safest one I can think of. And we'll go from there. Maybe people will tell me that there are good ones to watch or not. This one seems like there will be video games of some sort, so let's just get into it. I haven't seen any of these. I haven't heard anything. Presumably, Atlas did not, except I have inferred that Atlas did not announce anything new, really. Otherwise, I would have heard about it. Let's go.
Listen to me, Jack.
Okay, these are
Just
video
because
games.
Soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be.
Okay, this is
Politics
Delta.
who you face on the battlefield.
Is that why you abandoned me?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
Are you one of Vulcan's men?
No.
So these aren't re-recorded. They're just like the old cutscene, the old dialogues, but
That's what they were making you build.
patched
Yes.
up?
The Shagoholic.
Is that my understanding?
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I know a little bit about 3. I haven't actually played a lot of the Metal Gear games,
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
but I am excited
Sokolov
for
was
this.
being guarded by the KGB and hunted by Gru. Snake.
Gru?
Sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
What?
Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
Oh, the boss looks good.
Even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger.
Colonel!
It'll be our friend, the American defector.
Yep, Metal Gear Solid Delta.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
Me!
The
I do.
times.
Or the Times. The Times can do it too.
Sorry I'm late.
Woman! Boobies! Kojima doesn't... I guess he does care about boobies.
Xbox 東京ゲームショー2024ブロードキャストへようこそ MC の荒木美鈴です今見ていただいたのはコナミのメタルギアソリッドデルタスネークイーターの最新映像で
It's
す
still kind of wild to me that Konami is even making anything, really. Ah, my fucking alarm went off again.
本日は日本、アジア、世界各地で発売中のタイトルや発売が予定さ
Turn
れ
it off,
てい
but I
るタ
never
イトル
will.
について Xbox 用ゲームのニュースや最新情報さらには今日が初公開となる情報をお伝えします 皆さんにとって嬉しいお知らせもあるかも
I
しれ
could
ま
use
せ
some
ん。
good news.
そして今日か
Why
ら
am I so
Xbox でい
nervous?
くつかのゲームがプレイ可能となりま
Besides
す
the。pre-stated
ま
reasons.
た Xbox のエグゼクティブを務めるフィル・スペンサーとサラ・ボンドで
Oh,
お
it's
話を
Phil.
するほか、新しい予告編や初公開のプレイ映像を披露してくださる世界中のクリエイターにもお話を伺います。その前にまずは Xbox 用の自社ゲームをいくつかご紹介します。
Sure, okay. Anybody here, do you actually own an Xbox? Does anyone actually have one of these damn things? Oh no! Oh, I heard about this. Oh, I heard through the grapevine that this was real. I didn't want to. Oh, they look so bad.
Why? Because I am here.
Okay, that was kind of cute. What the fuck? Tracer looks so bad as Green Boy. Deku Tree? Deku. World's Edge. Do you? Oh shit, is this? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm here for this. Unless it's something else, which will be really embarrassing. But, oh, yep, Mythology. Okay, Age of Mythology DLC. That's a good start. Has there been anything good? We just started. Welcome, welcome. How many times can I say hello to everyone? Oh, that thing looks cool. Immortal Pillars. Was this in the original game? Or is this new?
Minasan konnichiwa, Xbox.
Oh my god, he's speaking Japanese!
Welcome to the Xbox Tokyo
Oh,
Game
he'd
Show
stopped.
2024
He should
broadcast.
speak entirely
It's
Japanese.
a pleasure to be back at Tokyo Game Show with the latest announcements and updates from our creative teams and our publishing partners. Special thanks to everyone at CESA for your continued work on behalf of
He should
players,
be speaking
publishers,
Japanese the
and game
entire time.
creators here in Japan and throughout Asia. We're continuing to see growth in the region.
Yeah, the StarCraft
This year,
t-shirt is quite
more
a...
people are playing with Xbox across all devices in Asia than ever before. And we've seen the largest number of Xbox console players in the region to date. We have a terrific lineup of games from our creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios coming to Xbox consoles.
Despite having a Nintendo
PC,
username, you
and
were an
Game Pass
Xbox kid.
before the
Didn't have an
end of the year.
Xboner later, though.
Next week,
I knew
the
many Xbox
Starfield
kids.
expansion, Shattered Space, will be available to players everywhere.
Alright,
It's the new story
can a
expansion to
DLC
Starfield
save
from the team
Starfield?
at Bethesda Game Studios, where the players will explore a mysterious new planet while they find unique weapons, spacesuits, and gear. And as someone who's played
I
a
like
lot of
they're
Starfield,
making a
I'm
DLC for
pleased
Starfield,
that
yes.
players in
I
Japan
do
will
kind
get
of...
to
The thing is,
experience
there
a
are parts
fully
of Starfield I
localized
really
Shattered
liked,
Space,
and I would love
with
if it
the
was a full
interface,
game.
voice
It's not a
acting,
full game.
and subtitles, all available in Japanese. In October, Blizzard will launch Vessel
I
of
would
Hatred,
also...
the
I
first
am...
expansion for
I'm
Diablo
coping,
4.
I'm huffing it,
Players
I'll
will
admit.
venture into a new region of
I would
Sanctuary
really
with an
love if
all-new
the DLC
character class
for
and
Diablo
mercenary
4
companions to fight
pulled
alongside
Reaper of Souls.
and challenge themselves
and made the game
with a
good.
new endgame co-op experience,
Because
Dark
the
Citadel.
pure mechanical
Also in October,
systems...
Call of Duty Black Ops
Oh, who
6
cares about
will be
Black Ops?
available on Xbox console.
When Diablo
PC,
4 released,
and
I
with
was one
Game
of the
Pass.
first people to defend it
Set
because
in
it
the
played
1990s,
well and
Black
it was
Ops 6
fun.
features a new
And then
campaign,
it got really
incredibly
bad.
deep multiplayer,
And I would
round-based
really like it to
zombies,
still be
and
fun.
redefined
Because
player
I
movement
loved it. They
throughout the
could
game.
fix Diablo. They would
The
have to
reaction the
gut
beta has been
a lot
phenomenal,
of it
and we can't
and
wait to welcome
redo some
players into the
decisions,
full
but
game
they could
on
fix
October
it.
25th.
Ah, never mind. I'm in the groove. I can
November,
yap. I'm a
players will
yapper.
take to the skies in Microsoft Flight
You're
Simulator
trapped in my
2024. Some of you
Audience
may
chamber?
remember
Audience
that
chamber,
when
we'll
we
call it
brought
that.
Microsoft Flight Simulator to Tokyo
You kneel
Game
before
Show
the throne and
back
you
in
will hear me
2020,
talk about
the
mortal
very
video
first World
games.
update the team created was focused on Japan. The audience here has grown significantly. We have more cool content planned for our Japanese players in the future. So
I think
stay
I just
tuned.
skipped over like we
in
have
December,
COD news and also
Indiana
Microsoft
Jones
Flight
and the Great
Simulator.
Circle
Oh,
will
the
make
Great
its
Circle I'm
debut.
actually really excited for.
The team at Machine Games, in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games,
I don't know if
has
this will be a
crafted
day one,
first-person adventure game that puts players in the shoes of the world's most
but
famous
I
archaeologist, using his
would
wit,
like to play
his
this.
wits, and more than a bit of luck to overcome his enemies. And like Shattered Space, Indiana Jones will be localized in Japanese. Next year,
Didn't
our
Phil
lineup
Spencer
of
say
games
something like,
keeps
we
on
have a
going,
lot of
with
games lined
Avowed,
up for you,
South
and
of
no,
Midnight,
they aren't
Doom of the
Spider-Man
Dark
and
Ages,
Indiana
Fable,
Jones.
and more, all available on
Oh,
day
right, they're
one
making a new
with Game
Fable
Pass.
game.
I'm also proud to announce that on November 5th, StarCraft Remastered and StarCraft 2 will be available with PC Game Pass.
Don't fuck it
and
up,
Game
guys.
Pass
I don't
Ultimate.
even play these games, but don't
The
fuck it up.
StarCraft series helped define real-time strategy in esports and live streaming. And we're thrilled that even more players will get to experience the campaign.
Purple really wants
and
me to play
multiplayer
StarCraft.
modes
I don't know
from
why,
these two
but
iconic
I've
games.
considered it.
So enjoy
I'd
the
need
rest
like
of
a
the
coach
show,
though.
and arigato gozaimasu.
I wanted him to say gozaimasu, but I guess he actually
打天
practiced.
使の守護者か守るのは
Oh, this is worth it.
キルクルス・マグヌス大円環だ
There is something so funny to me about hearing indie
Konnichiwa and welcome
in
to Machine
Japanese.
Games. I'm Gerd Gustafsson, game director on Indiana Jones and The Great Circle.
And I'm Axel Torenius, creative director on The Great Circle, and thank you for joining
We
us
were talking
here
about
in
something.
our
I don't
motion
remember
capture
what.
studio in Uppsala.
Indiana Jones and The Great Circle is a first-person single-player
His name is
adventure where
Jerk.
you uncover one of
I know it's
history's
Yerk, but
greatest
his name is Jerk. Don't play StarCraft with someone who
Set
knows what they're
in
doing. What if someone taught me to play StarCraft
Sinister
with them
forces are
instead of
scouring
playing
the
against
globe
them? I'm not
for the
doing that,
secret
obviously.
to an ancient power, and only one person can stop them: Indiana Jones.
問題からそう逃げてばかりはいられないぞ。
インディ見てろ
We are very excited for our players in Japan and around the world to get their hands on Indiana Jones and The Great Circle when it launches on Xbox, PC, and Game Pass on December 9th.
Thanks for
Oh!
tuning in to the Xbox.
Right,
digital
I
broadcast of
have a
Tokyo Game
question.
Show, and we look forward to showing you more soon.
Are any of the
Arigato
Fables
gozaimasu.
worth playing? Yes, which ones? All of even 3? All right. If I had to do one, which one should I do? 'Cause I've been thinking of playing Fable as a I've never played game. With all I talk about Molyneux, with all the shit I talk about Molyneux, I feel like I should probably play Fable. 1 or 2, you would say, if you just did a single one? I was thinking of 2. I know a friend who was really into 2. That is a cute raccoon. Raccoon Postman game? Death Stranding, but with a cute raccoon? Paperboy? What are we looking at here? Fish. Oh, we got fishing. Huh. Oh, this looks cute. I'm not sure if I'd go for it. But I know some people would be into this. He's got tricks! He's got moves, this guy. One or two of what? No, Fable. I was curious what Fable game I should play. Tanuki, Pawn Summer. I should play Metal Gear Solid. It's on the to-do list. Rado, welcome, welcome.
I saw you before you threw open the doors of time and space and turned the world on its head. Let me show you a glimpse of what I saw.
Oh, this looks interesting. It's HD 2D, or I'm assuming it's HD 2D. Kind of love the pixel art. So are they trying to do Chrono Trigger again? But like an indie? There's a time zone, there's a timeline, 1000 AD. I like these transition animations. I like the big Frost Kitsune.
Prepare to remake history.
Threads of Time. Okay, they're definitely trying to do a Chrono Trigger sort of thing. Rio and Ontario Games. Oh, and Humble! Humble Games! Wait. Oh, we love. Am I mad? I feel like this game has come out like 3 times. I feel like this game like came out last year. Am I losing it? Reroll plus. Oh, so it's more? They keep making more reroll variants? What if they made a new one? I think the world is ready for a new Katamari. Roll now, roll later. We Love Katamari Reroll Plus Royal Reverie, available today. I mean, I guess there's not much you have to do to make a new Katamari game, you just have to give us more shit to roll. Bad Guitar Studio. Fragpunk! Frag! You're calling it Fragpunk? No way, are you making... Wait, cards? Wait. What?
本次测试中，我们总共带来了数十张新卡牌，比如一张可以让玩家进行蓄力跳，并在落地时
So
影响
it's
周围
a
的敌人。
card shooter.
鸟人这张卡牌可以让玩家获取在空中缓降和降低散射的能力。
It's more like a loadout shooter than anything, I guess. Unless you draw more of them.
带来更多的随机性和架枪的自由度。
说到强光手电这张卡的话，它的实际作用会类似于一个可控的闪光弹这样子的一个功能。
I mean, I guess you're having a randomized build out that you sort of create through basically a draft system is kind of cool. But, like, if that's what I'm reading in this, like, drafting your build is a neat idea, but it's a competitive hero shooter.
本次测试我们会带2名新英雄，他们的能
I
力和设
just
计理念呢都与环境相关。Sona 是一个以声音为核心的战场侦察兵，
We just
它可以
did
利用声
this.
音元素进行侦察和隐蔽，帮助队友掩盖行动声响，提供关键支援。这使得 Sona 在团队中显得独特而具有战略意义。它的设计灵感来源于海洋生物在声音应用方面的卓越能力。此外，我们还很高兴推荐
I'm not saying I want it to fail. I am actually very pro people trying to put a spin on established concepts. I love that shit.
Spider 提供了令人兴奋的游戏体验。我们相信这些新英雄不仅会多样化
But Concord just
也能提升
died.
整个游戏的动态性。
So either they actually have something here and they believe they can rise above the rest. If they do, more power to them. All the luck. A, but one, your game is called Fragpunk. And B, you are trying to compete in the hero shooter marketplace with Overwatch and I'm sure a bunch more. Oh, this is metaphor. I was really surprised by the demo for this game. I'm super looking forward to this. I will be playing this. Quite possibly day one. This game looks amazing. It plays great. Its story looks stupid as hell. It's got elf women. It's got red-haired elf knights, okay? And a really stupid plot, it sounds like. It's exactly what I'm here for. I'm in. I'm in. Show me the video. Let me. I'm here. Also, the music is really fucking good. You can play the prologue right now. It's good. It's like 3 hours long, I think. I haven't finished it yet. As I was trying it out. What is this? Oh, that's Tellier!
東映テクモゲームスプロデューサーの細井純三と申します。アトリエシリーズはですね、錬金術をテーマとした RPG となっています。本作はですね、次世代のアトリエシリーズを作り上げるというところが
It looks cool.
我々開
The
発チー
next
ムとして一
generation
番目指す
musical. Yeah, they're coming off of
我々
Ryza
が
for
大切にして
this?
いる世界観というのはですね、錬金術が根付いている世界というものをファンタジックに描いているというところを非常に重要視しておりまして、それをですね、ユーザーの皆様に体験していただくことを一番重要視しています。
It's very bright.
本作はですね、とある大陸にあったアラディス帝国の謎を追い求める物語になっています。本作の世界観では錬金術は禁忌とされている術で、周囲にはですね、危険な術として認識されています。
Alchemy is forbidden. That's actually an interesting twist.
最悪によって
Normally, alchemy is just like, yeah, everyone does that shit.
その謎もですね、本大陸で追い求めると
Yumiya
いうのが
looks
本
cute.
作のストーリーになっています。ここでは大きく語れないんですけども、今回のヴィランに関してはですね、信念であったりとか自分が持っている正義というものを、誇りにですね、敵対することになるので、これまで以上に魅力的な、ヴィランと戦うことになるんじゃないかなと思っています。
I don't think there's ever been a story, really. I'm.
本作のバトルシステム、今までと全然違うなと思うのはですね、今までって単性だったりとか、
They never really push that part in these games, right? Like.
例えば敵の攻撃を 100% 受けるであったりとか、要は敵の攻撃によってもう確実に死ぬタイミングっていうのは存在してたんですけども、本作って
It's really weird for them to try and push a villain.
ことによって状況を好転させるようなシステムが存在していて、そこは非常にですね、興奮するポイントになっているかなと思ってます。コアシステムである調合に関しても一新してますし、戦闘やフィールドに関してもですね、特にフィールドに関しては 非常に広大なフィールドを駆け巡るというところが
Yeah, it's usually fight the bad guy. Sorry, it's usually discover the mystery, not fight the evil man. Ryza was semi-real time. What?
で初めてこの FPS でオープンワールドみたいな形のものを体験したときに、やっぱ世界ってこんなに広がるんだなっていうなんか未知の体験っていうものを体験できたのは非常に僕として子供時代なんですけども非常にワクワクしたんですよね。その経験っていうのは非常にこのユミ
I knew about that line. I did not know it was in reaction to an Atelier game.
している体験っていうものは非常に重要しています。またゲームシステムにおいては調合というそちらがですね本作において一番重要なシステムになっております。
Or if I did, I immediately blocked it out because it was insane. It seemed like a shitpost.
コアなシステムがあるんですけども、ユーザーさんが考える正解というものがそれぞれ存在していてですね、他のゲームではない奥深さというのが非常に重要なシステムになっています。
That villain could be the Arbiter. Yumiya might have to fight the Arbiter.
結果を得るためには様々努力をしなければならないんですけれども、その結果を得た時の爽快感というのは本作の醍醐味の一つかなと思っています。
Yumiya has a cool design. I like it.
ユーザーさんが試行錯誤をしてですね、素材を活用する方法というか活用できるシステムはないのかと考えたときに、昨今いろいろなところでクラフトであったりとかハウジングというものが流行っているというところもありましたので、我々としてはアトリエシリーズにハウジングというシステムを入れることによってより体験が豊かになると思ったため、
you're building your lab? That's actually a really cool idea to build your workshop.
このアトリエシリーズが初めて、Xbox に参入するタイトルになるので、そもそもこのゲーム自体が
Normally I'd kind of laugh at it, but that's actually really neat.
になっているので、アトリエシリーズ遊んでいただいた時点で非常にこういうゲームがあるんだって驚いていただけるんじゃないかなと思っています。
Chief, it's time to fight. I need a cauldron. March 21st, 2025. Wow. When does it go on the other platforms? I don't have one of those. Oh yeah, it will be on PC day one. What are you? Asura MOBA? Definitely MOBA Battle Royale on a sky island. Could be good, I guess. He's playing prop hunt. That guy is playing prop hunt. Hold up. With air jug. Yeah, there could be something here. It's a very bizarre mix of. Oh, they got grapples. They got grapples and prop hunt. They might be cooking. That actually looked kind of cool. Early 2025. What are you showing me today?
You humans toss that word around like it's nothing of significance at all.
Based on
something that you can hold in the palm.
Oh, they're doing a new Bleach game.
Can it be seen if I rip open this chest of yours? Or is the true heart?
So what is this, like a Ninja Storm deal?
If I crush your skull, will I find it in there?
Is it in a battle? Is it an arena fighter?
What is a heart?
Is it a story game?
Don't let your guard down for even an instant. In prison. Murcielago. Ichigo Kurosaki. Fire Getsuga.
This looks like an arena fighter.
But don't worry, I'll teach you. Observe well. This is what true despair looks like.
They could use some mic quality for,
Get up. Come on. Get up. I will protect her.
What is it? Is it an arena fighter?
Welcome, recruit. Does exploring the unknown call to you? Do you believe you have what it takes to rise to the surface? Then life as a drifter awaits. It is a harsh world, rich in resources and danger.
Mech game?
You will not go it alone, however. A select AI Magus partner will assist you on and off the field. Put in the hard work, and you will rise beyond mere survival.
What is this? Is it an arena fighter? Is it a mech crafting game? Extraction shooter? Survival crafting?
Konnichiwa to Tokyo Game Show and our entire Japanese Fallout 76 community.
Oh,
I'm John Rush,
Bethesda.
director on Fallout 76 at Bethesda Game Studios, and we wanted to give a huge shout out to our
People
amazing
sometimes
player
tell
base
me.
over here.
Sometimes,
Fallout
God,
76 community is
7
one of
years
our most
later,
talented and dedicated. From playtime to levels to
I don't
building,
remember it.
you guys
Yeah,
have
it's
been
an
an
extraction
absolute
shooter.
joy to watch and play with as you
I
journey
remember when
down
this
those
game
country
came out.
roads in
People
Appalachia.
tell me
To
about.
celebrate this creativity,
Sometimes someone comes up and is like, "Hey, you know, 76 is actually really good now," and I'm just like, that could be true, and I will never know. I will never know if 76 is actually good because it had the worst release possible, and I'm kind of done with this series. I should play New Vegas. Haven't done that yet.
So again, thank you for your continued passion and creativity. We love seeing all of you share it with us every day.
I'd played
We
it like a
can't
few
wait to
months
see
ago,
what
and it
you'll
was
get
like,
up to in
it's
the
okay,
future.
but it's not really the same
Speaking
vibe
of
as a
the
real
future,
Fallout game.
We'd like to confirm some exciting
So
news.
it's
Cat and dog
Elder
people
Scrolls
rejoice.
Online, but
We're
for
excited to tell you that Camp Pets are finally
Fallout.
coming to Fallout 76 at the end of
It's
this
Fallout
year.
Online.
These new furry friends will
It's
reside in your camps
passable,
and can
but
be
it's not
interacted with in a number of
anything to
ways.
write home about.
We'll have more to share about your newfound furry friends in the coming months. So until then, we'll see you in West Virginia.
That is better than it was on release, so I'll give him that.
幻想水湖伝ファンの皆様、大変長くお待たせしました。コナミデジタルエンターテインメント
Oh
の
yeah,
崎
they're
山です
remaking
今日は
remastering
幻想
Suikoden 1 and 2.
HD リマスターの最新情報をお届けします。
Naisa-chan speaks very highly of these games. I didn't have them
1995年に
when I
第一
was
作目が発売された
a wee
コナ
one.
ミを代表する RPG タイトルとなっております。今作はそのシリーズの1作目と2作目が一つになったタイトルとなっております。昨年の発売延期告知から長らくお待たせしました。発売日は2025年3月6日となります。原作での温かみのあるキャラクターのドット表現をそのままに、全ての背景を HD へ書き直し、各種エフェクトを強化しました。サウンドは原作の印象を損なわないよう注意しながら環境音や足音などを
Konami
追
make
加
a new
しま
game
した。
challenge? They don't. They don't make games anymore. They re-release old games, and I'm not the most happy with it, but at least you can play them now.
サクサクバトルがより遊びやすくなる要素を追加いたしました。リマスターではそれぞれの原作の良さは変えずに新たな環境で楽しんでいただけるように作成しました。たくさんの方に幻想水湖伝の
I truly don't understand the issue with Bloom and H2 2D. It looks fine to me. Well, this is something. This is Tetris? Oh, they would never show this at the Game Awards. Huh. What is it? So, they've made this really cute puzzle game. It's like, oh, look, all your friends can play this together and you can solve puzzles. This will end friend circles. I'm calling it now. It's physics-based. This will destroy people. You know it's like hour 1, yay! Hour 2, fucking Greg! I know, right? Like, wait, today? What? Okay, it's out now. So, in and out. Oh, sorry, it was out hours ago. So friendships have been ruined. All You Need Is Help has destroyed friendships. The damage that game has done in the past 4 hours is immeasurable. Oh, red eyes. Blood sword? Biker man? What the fuck is this? Slitterhead is set in Kowloon
しております。そこはまだまだまだわい雑さが残ってっていうか現代ほど洗練されていないまだまだカオスな街の中で、そこに何か異物が入り込むというか人を、捕食する未知の生物が現れたというところで、
So it's a
その
methodical character action game?
人々の物語にフォーカスするというそういった視点で描いた物語となっております。このゲーム
It's an RPG. No, it's kind of an RPG.
一言で憑依という、そのメカニクスに尽きると思っています。
Possession.
主人公がこれは本当に今まで
I don't think this has been done before. You didn't play Geist.
形のない精神生命体であって、人間の肉体を借りなければ何も行動できない。
Oh, this is an ambitious game.
で、それを生かすことで。
Oh, this is a weird. This is something that they're trying to make happen that no one's ever really made work before.
すごい高速で駆け抜けるようなアクションがあったり、時にはその宿主を見捨てることで自分の命を。
This is Driver San Francisco.
従来のゲームとは一線を画するシステムというのがコアになってます。発想の転換が必要になるゲームだと思うんですよね。テストプレイをやっていてもやっぱり、普通のゲームであればこういった立ち回りをしなければみたいなことをやる。
It's Driver. That game was cool when you could play it.
で全く違う立ち回りというのが自然と身についてきた時の自分の中での意識の変化みたいなところが面白いんじゃないかなと思ってます。ゲーム内のクリーチャーに関してはモチーフがあって、薬師っていうスイーターヘッドっていう存在が人間に擬態しているから、その本体の本を晒した時にも実は擬態生物がモチーフになっているみたいなところが面白いんじゃないかと思って、そういうところにこだわって作っております。
Well, this is clearly a passion project. I don't see how this game gets made if it's not a passion project. It could be interesting.
マイクロソフトストアにて Xbox 版の予約を開始させていただきます。通常版に加えまして後の設定資料集やサウンドトラックなども含まれたデラックスエディションといったものも用意しておりますので、ぜひとも予約をお願いいたします。
The monsters look neat. I'll be curious to see how they do a story in a game where you have no physical form. The planet Bitter
여행을 떠나는 건 언제나 즐거우니까.
A lot of mechs this show. A topsy-turvy mech RPG? Mech RPG. Just a turn-based RPG about people in mechs. Interesting. Miss Knight just said Xenogears 2.
그러고 보니 행성 어딘가에 바다도 있다고 했었지.
정말? 와, 보물찾기다.
It looks pretty, but I don't know what I can say about like other than it looks neat. RPGs kind of live and die based on the rest of the parts of them. So we'll see if that is part of this.
その塔へたどり着くためにこの広大なフィールドを進まねばなりません。まさに冒険の旅ですね。そして当然ながら冒険に危険はつきものです。今回は勇者、魔法使い、僧侶、そして新職業である魔物使いで編成されたパーティーで進んでいきます。無事に塔に到着しましたが、神達がいるであろう最上階まで無事にたどり着くことはできるでしょうか。
Aren't they doing one as well? I'm kind of curious how they'll make that work, because like Dragon Quest 1 has one guy. You don't even have a party, you have the
ユ
hero.
ニークな見た目をしていますが強敵ですので、パーティー編成はしっかり整えておく必要がありますね。
Well, if you want a piece of me, let's go.
I do actually think it's really cute that you pull back to see the whole party when you're making decisions, but then when you target enemies, it's the more traditional DRPG
今
style.
新職業である魔物使いが活躍する場面をご覧いただきましたが、本作の新要素はそれだけではありません。
Neat
それが
little
こちら
things like
モンスタ
that.
ーバトルロードです。ここでは各地で保護したモンスターたちで編成したパーティーで試合に挑むことができ、勝利することで冒険に役立つ様々な報酬を手に入れることができます。というわけで早速試合に挑むパーティー編成を決めましょう。スライムとアルミラージ、ホイミスライムを保護したのでこれでエントリーをします。まずは初戦、彼らに作戦の指示を出し、どんな戦いをしてくれるのか見てみまし
And
ょ
then
う。
they put another game in it, which I'm assuming was not in the original, but could have been. They did some wild shit back then.
無事に
But
勝利しま
RPGs
した
in
ね。
general
そのまま
did
2回
some
戦へと進みます。
absurd stuff back then. But this seems a little too
残念。
fully
ここから先
featured
に行くにはさらに強いモンスターを保護したり、今いるモンスタ
to
ー
have
を強くする
originally
必
been
要
in
がありそうで
DQ2.
す。冒険をしながらぜひ彼らを見つけてみてください。本日の特別配信はここまでとなります。HD2D 版ドラゴンクエスト3、
Three,
そして
rather.
伝説へ
Still.
11月14日発売です。ぜひ Xbox シリーズ XS とマイクロソフトストアで予約してくださいね。以上、プロデューサーの早坂でした。
That's a cool hero design. It's one of my the hero designs I like more.
Minasan, konnichiwa, Xbox no Sarah des. I am thrilled to be back here at Tokyo Game Show. Our commitment to being the home for players and creators around the world is absolute. And games from Japan and across Asia are a major part of that. From heartwarming indies to iconic studios,
Xbox no Sarah
concept-shattering
des.
visionaries. The future is bright, with more than 1,400 console and PC titles in active development for Xbox from creators across Asia. We are delighted to showcase some of those upcoming
So this
titles
is
in
the
our
wrap-up?
broadcast today, like Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater from Konami.
Oh, there's still some. There's still 10 minutes left, unless it's just.
Atelier Yumiya from Koei Tecmo, which is the first of the Atelier franchise to come to Xbox, as well as indie games, including All You Need Is Help from Q Games and Tanuki Pon Summer from Denki Works. And we are hard at work fielding even more ways to play amazing titles like these. One of our newest ways to play is on Amazon Fire TV.
Don't play games
Just
on
plug a
Amazon Fire
stick into
TV.
any screen, grab a controller, and you can play Game Pass titles over the cloud without needing a dedicated console or gaming
Don't
PC.
cloud game.
Because Xbox is all
I
about
don't
giving
need
you
to make this
choice.
an edict or a royal decree.
From PC and console.
What is
to
cloud
handhelds and
gaming?
Smart TVs, and you can bring your games with you.
Some of you may
onto
not have been
future
around for
hardware.
that.
And we are overjoyed to welcome
Cloud
more
gaming is
games
bad.
we love from a legendary developer. Our partnership with Square Enix is stronger than ever, and we're delighted they keep bringing more games to Xbox on console and PC, including the upcoming Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake.
They've been trying to make cloud
And I'm
gaming
honored
work
to
for
playable today on
10 years, more than that. It's never worked. It's never worked. It
including
never
Trials
will
of
work.
Mana, Legend of Mana, and Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, Final Fantasy 1 through 6. Let's take a look.
This is the Mana Sword.
Your team doesn't exist anymore. Wait, does it?
Curses! Someone took Varia.
Wait. Oh, this is Trials. Okay, no, Trials is, I think, still around.
Now then.
This game was good.
Over that sword. If you wish
I thought
to
they were
say
gonna advertise Visions, which would be really funny.
like a good children. We've done it.
Both games were the same team.
This is horrible! The Benevodons have awakened!
In that case, I can say it again. This team doesn't exist anymore because they got canned before they released their last game, which still came out and sold quite well. This is a pretty good game. If you didn't play it, I can pretty solidly recommend it.
Get back! You can't run.
Oh dear. What does this oppressive aura mean?
Ever since that day you beat me, I've been getting stronger. I'll show you power. Right here. Right now.
This game is fascinating. I can see a lot of people bouncing off of it, but I think all of this is available with Game Pass, because these games have been out for a while. But Legend of Mana is such a bizarre video game. I think you have to at least try it, because you don't understand what this game is like until you actually play it. It's so weird. Was never localized until recently. Now it is, obviously. This isn't new. These are they're basically saying, hey, we got all these Square things for Xbox, you can play them. This game's awesome, but it's so weird. You build the world map in this game, among other things, and I can't describe it. This game's so cool, but so strange. And the pixel remasters. It's nice that they're coming to Xbox, I guess. I heard these were alright. There are 100 different ways to play the original Final Fantasies. This one's fine, probably.
クリスタルに選ばれた少年たちの旅。内なる葛藤を抱えたまま、青年は世界を守るべく剣を取る。 風の異変をきっかけに戦士たちは世界を守る旅へ。
Vi,
魔導
I
の力を
don't
巡
know
り
what you're
大き
talking
な運命が
about.
動き始める。ファイナルファンタジーピクセルリマスター6作品セットも配信。
ゲームの詳細については Xbox ワイヤーをご覧ください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
It does have farming and crafting. That was a pretty good showcase. There were some things I expected and some things I very much didn't. Mythology looks good. Yumiya looks really cool. Obviously Metaphor, playing that. Slitterhead I would not have heard about if not for this, and that's interesting. The Chrono Trigger. Oh god, don't show me Tracer Deku. The Chrono Trigger like thing could be interesting. People have tried to ape this formula so many times. Now that I've played the original, I understand how big the shoes to fill are. It looks pretty. It looks pretty. That's kind of all I can say about it. So that was Tokyo Game Show. It is now 4 o'clock. I happen to know that the Capcom one is not good stream content. Besides, you all already know that Yeon Kutku is back. So, what do I have to say? They brought back Yeon Kutku. Fuck that thing. Now there will be swarms of it. And Monster Hunter Now did a thing, and now there's Monster Hunter Bridge. They are freeing Lost Planet from Games for Windows Live. We happen to know that that's happening. Not through this, but there was an announcement about that recently. They're freeing a bunch of old Games for Windows Live's games. When? I don't know. I just watch the content for money. That's my job. So So the Sega Atlas show is more like a kind of a talk show format. Which is fine, but I'm not sure it'd be good to watch. We can try. We can try. Has anyone seen it? Is there anything good there? Surely I'm not the only one who watches these. But I am admittedly a little nervous about talking over a group of people talking over being being translated by a person manually. Does it even have anything? Zero new information about announcements. Okay. I guess we can pass on that one. Do it scared? I just checked. Apparently they don't actually announce anything. They just talk about games that are coming. So, more Metaphor and Shadow Generations. You know about this stuff. So the only other one I can think of is Square's presentation, which is kind of short. Oops. Wait, Square's happened already, right? You are the content, my infernal lily. Thank you. Ubisoft Japan was canceled. Oh yeah, what the hell does Aniplex have? So, as far as I can tell, Aniplex literally only announced fucking their Danganronpa game. So, we'll watch that. Game shows used to be simple. Chat, I miss E3. I miss E3 so much. I know I sound crazy, but I miss E3. He said the word bad end. He said the word bad end. Oh, this game's gonna be fucking garbage. I have such a hate boner for these games. That was it? That's all they had? That's all we have? Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Do we have anything? Did Aniplex show anything else? Oh, wait. They have a 1-hour show about this. Let's do that. Let's fucking go. Did Aniplex really just do one game? Are you kidding me? They got Uchikoshi to work on this? Hold up, we're watching this whole thing. 1 hour, let's go. I'm here for it. Yeah, the 100 line or whatever. Speaking of
Presented by Aniplex, this is a special program for the 100th Line Last Defense Academy.
What was the word?
This is Tokyo Game Show official program. Good evening. I'm
Ryokishi announced that he's doing something else too.
Nice to meet you.
I don't actually know when he announced that, but it was sometime along the same line as TGS. And
now the information will be open. My heart
it's
is pounding and I'm excited. And
fusion
game fans should know
story and
good evening.
live play. I don't know anything else about it. I know that Kikonia is cooked.
Game show. Don't mix them up. Good to have you. So two of us sitting on this sofa. While the sofa
I'm Kikonia's done for. Imagine if they made Higurashi and fucking Umineko and ended it at chapter 1, and that's what Kikonia is. I haven't read it, and now I can't because I know it's never going to get finished.
Now, I'm at the office of Tokyo Games. Wow. Cool skateboards are lined up.
I need the ice skateboard. The World's End Club skateboard is fucked up and kind of sad, but I need the ice skateboard.
The office of a gaming company is such stylish.
Project Raincoat was bad, right?
Is Monokuma Bear so big? It's life-size big, isn't it? How about this room?
Spike Chunsoft is so hit or miss. They have the best games and the worst games. Basically, they have Danganronpa and then they have good games.
Awesome.
I'm sorry, I just hate that stupid fucking bear.
Wow.
I also really hate his art style.
It's messy.
It is a personal problem.
Storylines. Oh, it's kind of secret. Oh, I'm sorry. How about this? This person is absent from work? Alcohol, sweets.
Is that a Nagito Fuma?
It's like a desk for lazy people.
Or like...
No, if we feel
those
like
aren't actual Fumas, are
party,
they? They're like
we're gonna
sort
use
of...
this desk. Oh, thank you very much.
Knockoffs? They can't make Nagito Kamaida Fumas, right?
People can work here. Thank you. Okay, then how about this room?
They're vaguely Fumo-esque, but they
Hello,
just look like
everyone.
plushies. Okay.
They are familiar faces. So, we would like to welcome Honda Kanata-san. Good to have you. Kimura-san
Game
is
shows
dubbing
here
the voice of the main character.
are
Kodaka-san is the
so
creator of
not
the
game shows.
Hongo-san,
Game
why you are
showcases
Kodaka-san,
here
could you explain?
are so different,
Yeah, I was
and I
confident that
don't
he would come to the
usually
show
watch these
whenever
ones,
I
so
wanted.
I'm kind of getting culture shocked.
Yeah. And the 100th line is the culmination of my career, my past work. So I thought, well, I should involve people who have a connection to the project in various ways. And the first person I thought of was Hongo-san. Hongo-san performed in the stage production. We also worked together on a live-action game, Death Come True.
Is Uchikoshi going to show up here and be weird?
Again on this project.
I'm just here for him.
An avid fan of
I don't want to be such a shitter, but
I bought Danganronpa.
I am hate watching this. Show me this game. Show me your weird strategy RPG
I went to an appliance
bad
store
end
and got
simulator game.
I also played the demo version of the Danganronpa. There are only 3 people in the world who played the demo and also got the version on the release day. Yeah, so I engaged
so
in the
much
drama
Danganronpa
version.
merch. That's
I
so
worked as a
scary.
voice actor. I'm here on behalf of the fans. Then you are looking forward to have this work,
I should
right?
change this to hater stream.
Because Kodaka-san
I
is
should change
so
the title.
confident on this game. Yes, so what kind of information will be open? So let us start the program. Yes.
Now hating. Oh, that's good.
Or the first segment of this show will be the 100-line game introduction. So, what exactly is this mysterious 100-line Last Defense Academy offer? Let's start by taking a look at the trailer that has already been released.
It's 30 seconds, we can watch it again. Battle Endo Route!
ちを呪ってやる。俺は一体死ねばいいんすよ、あんた。絶対に許さない。
I don't think I can take anything seriously that just has bad end in its promotional as like a line someone says.
So we just watched the promotion.
You're not
video.
Death End Request,
So
come on.
You've provided the voices for our character, but how do you feel after
Is
watching
bad
this,
is Death End
video
Request like
honestly, hearing
literal
my own
translation
voice feels so
bad
different, and
end?
since this is my first time playing the main character, I'm really excited. And it's very unique that the characters die before the introductions. Normally, that would be hidden along the way. It was really bloody, wasn't it?
Normally it would be hidden that the characters die. Let's be honest, we all knew everyone is going to die.
What do you think about Hongo-san? Well, I'm not really sure what's going on, but I can tell it looks amazing. Sounds like a grade school kid. To be honest, I have no idea what kind of story will unfold. So I'm looking forward to seeing how Kodaka-san will entertain us. My expectations are growing. Just as the two of you have said, I myself still don't know what kind of story will unfold. Who was making this game again? I'm still working on it. So 100 Line Final Defense Academy is created with a tag between Kodaka Kazutaka and Uchikoshi Kotaro.
Yeah, the
it
goat!
Is a completely new adventure game featuring extreme state
Why
of
didn't they bring
despair.
him in here?
So the main creators are Komatsuzaki Rui,
You can talk about
Shimadori
gay sex. Come
Takada
on, you
Masafumi,
would.
the previous works. It's Kodaka-san's
The
usual
Fujo
team,
market is
which gives fans a sense of reassurance.
deeply
that they will
untapped. You
deliver
could do
something
better.
Interesting. So for us, it's just a matter of enjoying it. So
Also, those uniforms
for the
are
first time, this is
mid.
going to be the self-developed
The one the
IP,
main character is wearing is
game
mid.
for Tokyo Games. I've heard through the rumor that you have taken a lot of depth. That's very straightforward. It's amazing what kind of rumors can circulate. Right. Normally, making games really takes money and time. Even at our scale.
Oh, he swore.
So some can afford it and some can't. And I mean, we can provide some information, some can't. But you didn't need to mention those actual figures. So we truly believe ourselves. If we have talent, we can.
Oh, Tim, did he talk about like?
It's like we invest.
Did he talk about the business aspect? That's
so
kind of
this is
crazy.
serious commitment on their part. So Hongo-san, any comments? It's definitely a confident content, right? So for us, like fans, we're just saying thank you for taking on the debt. Because now they have to create something very interesting. For them, it's the real death game. This is not fiction. This is the actual death game.
Actual death game.
Move
Enjoy
on
the
to next
actual death
introduction.
game.
I'd like Kimura-san to present this. The main character, Sumi no Kakumi, was living an ordinary life in Tokyo
So,
residential complex with his
do they have
family
any
and
gameplay
son.
for this?
However, that everyday life suddenly comes to an end as the town.
Are they scared to show it because it looks bad?
The Gakuryoku sword by
I'm
Mr.
so
Nasuka
mad
to
at
the
this
commander she was handed, and
hate
Takumi
these
plunges
guys.
that Gakuryoku sword into his heart, just as he was told.
I heard
When he
Raincode
awakens,
was
he
a
finds
real
himself in the
flop
last
too.
Defense Academy, enveloped in the eternal
The
flame.
game they did
The
right
15
before this,
students
I
are
heard that
appointed
was
by Shirei
terrible.
to
Like no
form a
redeeming
special defense
features.
team. They must protect their class
They build
from
up
the
a lot
mysterious
of
enemy who wants
ideas
to kill
and
invaders for 100
interesting
days. To
questions, and
claim
then
their lost daily
nothing
lives,
is
a
satisfyingly
despair-filled
ended.
100 days of school life
And they'll never
begins.
get another
So
one.
this interaction features students trapped in the academy, and as mentioned in the promotional video, Shirei, that mascot character, adds color to the story. It really feels like it captures the essence of Kodaka-san's previous works.
What's the essence of Kodaka-san's
So what I
previous
created
works?
until
Could
now
it
is
be
essentially a reflection
children
of what
trapped in a
personally
school
I'm
at the
really
end of the
putting
world?
everything I love into this project once again.
He sure did put everything he loved into
Hongo-san,
this
this is
project
a
once
tough
again.
question. If you are to articulate the charm of Kodaka-san's work, what would be like?
School, trap, mascot
I think
character,
one of the
death
things
game.
about
That's
Kodaka-san's
the
work
charm.
is the human drama that unfolds in extreme situations.
Where's the plushie?
We
Show me the
believe we can
plushie.
see that in this game. To be honest, even after listening to the introduction, I still don't really understand what will happen. But sounds like something amazing.
That's a
is about
good
to
thing to
unfold.
tell you
The
to say
boys
online.
and
It's like,
girls
to be
pushing their
honest,
limits
I've
will
seen
show
the
us
start.
a very
I don't know what's
significant
going
part
on.
of Kodaka-san's charm.
Like, we know the
So,
general plot
as,
of this game, right?
Kimura-san
There's a
said,
school.
and he actually recorded various cries and screams, but that shows the human
It's
drama
like
in extreme
fucking that
situations.
fucking how
So, especially
fucking
the
infinite
characters
ended.
have
There's
to fight
always a
against the enemies
school.
without knowing
There's
who they are.
always a
Even when
prodigy. There's
skeptical
always a
about, there are people close to them.
mascot.
So as the story unfolds, there will be various twists and turns, and the countdown
But
to
like the
100
general
days will
gist is,
continue to
there's a
approach.
school, there are kids,
So,
they're all trapped
the
in the
game will
school
create an
because they have
immersive
to
experience where
fend
players will feel
off
engulfed in a whirlwind.
the apocalypse.
This
I
is one of the key values, the sensation that there's no perfect moment to stop playing.
And it's a
Yeah,
time
exactly. With 100 days, I wonder where we can really stop playing. Yeah, it seems there won't be any moments of rest. Usually in a chapter-based game, you might take a break after finishing a chapter. But I'm looking forward to explain the play dynamics in this one. Okay, so for this one, this is an image board created in
Concept
the
art
early
looks cool.
stages. In the background,
gotta
is the
give him
image
that.
of the academy with pink flames. They cannot be put out. They are completely encircling the academy at 360 degrees. While they serve as a barrier, enemies sometimes manage to cross over, so characters have to confront them. At the same time, the characters don't want to fight, but they want to escape, but the flames prevent their escape. So it acts both as wall and a cage. The character also don't understand why this phenomenon exists. It's an eternally burning flame. And in this,
I bet it's the
academy,
last chance humanity
force
has.
known as a school invaders attack. But the characters have no idea why they are targeting this school or what lies
The
within
monsters, known as
So
school
there's so many
invaders,
mysteries in this
attack.
story. I'm very much looking forward to this. But now let me introduce three key
Wait,
points to
I
help
see
you
the
better
fucking,
understand this
I
game.
see the fluffy thing. I
first
see
one,
the mascot. He's there.
an
He's got a
adventure that
cane.
delves, into the truth of the story amidst the mystery student life. Two, a simulation RPG where you defend the academy from invading enemies known as Shinkose. Three, a multi-ending experience where choices made by Takumi change his future. So Kodaka-san, could you explain each point? So first one, if we put it simply, it's like the Danganronpa.
Choices
I know,
do
like, we love
matter.
the game, but
That
while
just looks like
living in
That's
like a
just
normal life,
Danganronpa.
communal
That's
life
the
in
game.
academy, everybody refers
You
for the
that's
enemies that are
that's the
attacking.
engine, that's everything.
So unlike Danganronpa,
Her design is
there are
truly
elements where you
awful,
can,
and I stand by
there is an
this.
element where an enemy is going to attack,
She
and you have
looks
to go against
terrible.
them. But there are no hardly any days where nothing happens. Instead, there are problems arising every day. So it's always chaotic, isn't it? So let's move on to part 2. This is a simulation RPG part.
What?
There are
Yes, this
16
part. This is the
characters.
only part I might be
The
at all
situation involves
interested
fighting
in.
simultaneously to protect the school. So I think a simulation system that assists RPG is the most suitable for this setup. The enemies
What
will
is
be
a
coming in from
simulation
all directions,
RPG?
and
Is
there's a
that a
defense
genre
tower in front of the school to protect. Everyone must defend the school while fighting off the school invaders. So each character has different attack types, whether long or close range, wide areas, and their abilities are tied to their character traits. For example, a character from a biker gang might ride a motorcycle to battle enemies. So I feel that the depth of each character's
We
personality
can't say
is directly
turn-based
reflected in
strategy
the
anymore.
gameplay.
Like, what is a simulation
So,
RPG?
since this is a primarily
You know, the only person I
story-driven
think who has
game,
earned
rather
the
than a
title of
complex
simulation
we
RPG
chose to create something
is
more akin to the
13
Musou,
Sentinels.
where the
I
gameplay
don't
is
think
about,
anyone
straightforward
else
action and
can say
excitement.
that.
And moving on to the surprising point number 3. Personally, I haven't myself did any or created any multi-ending games, but this time I'm collaborating with Uchikoshi Kotaro, who is skilled at creating branching stories. So we thought like we do a collaboration and try to incorporate a multi-ending system. So first of all, this game actually. What? What? Oh, I didn't. We didn't know. So you must have been like recording voices for several days. Yeah, absolutely. At least
Just
10
passing
times, over
on.
10 times. Each
This
recording
is the
session lasts
third
about
time. This is the
5
second time
hours,
actually.
so
He's said
it
something
was
they've
around
had to
20
bleep because they can't talk about it.
Seriously? So when
And
I
they
received
just
the
have to
script
keep
for the
going. He's
multi-ending, I had to start from understanding what was happening. Yes, I wasn't sure what was happening, so that sounds very difficult. It's pretty rare case. I think it will have that gameplay sensation, but as we mentioned earlier, I probably shouldn't say too much, but that might make it more interesting.
You wrote the story. What do you mean you don't know what's happening?
So this is the first time in the Kodaka game that there are no spoiler restrictions, and that gameplay streaming guidelines are okay. Yes, I am considering that a bit. So even one main story is mentioned, there will be enough branching paths to not be affected. Yes, but if you can reach it, go ahead and try. But since it's a Kodaka script, spoilers are the most critical for the narrative, so the fact that you're confident means it's probably something really impressive. We're all surprised. That's all I can say right now. I wonder what everybody is taking away from this. So there are 15 students who are standing to protect the academia. At the center, Sumino Takumi. I think Takumi is growing, and I myself had been growing with Sumino. Unlike Danganronpa, I would like to depict young people because the young people can grow in short period of time and under extreme conditions.
One of those has a tomato for a head. It's a green tomato, but it is a tomato.
Well, I'm so excited. And the characters are so weird. Which one stands out for you?
Yeah,
The
they're so
blue-green
weird.
Tomato one? Yeah, at the center behind. That is a girl. Really? You often assign weird character to a girl.
I did think it was green pumpkin too, but no, it's a tomato. It's a green tomato.
For other 15 students, we don't know the background of these 15 students, and also
The tall
we don't
lady on
have
the right
any
though.
cast
Oh
information.
god, they're gonna
Really?
Sakura her
That is
though.
not
They're gonna.
known yet.
It's not
Going
gonna be
forward,
good.
more detailed information will come out, so please keep following the latest information. So that was the overview of the game. So move on to the next program.
You can't trust fucking anything. If a
Yay, so
character
world
looks
premiere
cool, they will
live
have a
gameplay
terrible life.
corner. Oh, here it comes. I've been waiting for this. This is the fastest in the world. We'll have hands-on gameplay session for the 100 line in the game.
Believe in
will be revealed for the
Kohaka's
first
writing
time. So
abilities?
please stay
I
tuned
don't
to
think
see
you
what it's all about.
should.
So this is the first day of the game. So they're in a
Do you think he
confusing
knows how to
situation.
write a story that
So
doesn't
actually,
start
there's,
with
day zero
15
before
high
this. They
schoolers
live in the
waking up
Tokyo
in a school
apartment complex, which
mysteriously?
is attacked by the Shinkose, and they're burned into flames. And
Like,
they encounter Shire and they transform for the first
he's
time.
done this
and they
4
fight,
times?
and then they lose
5 times? How
consciousness
many
and find
times has this
themselves
been the
brought
start
here.
of a game?
So on day zero, they get tests from the Shire, and Sumino passed the test. So why he's here, and other members here are all the same situation, and they were actually living in the same Tokyo apartment complex. It would be amazing if you can get the voice actor. So there are various voices corresponding to different expressions. Each character has around like 30 or 40. So this is Shire.
Oh, it's got a brain.
You can see through his brain.
That's hard to market. That's you can't make a plushie quite as easily as you can Monokuma. Oh, she looks terrible.
This is an adventure game. There are also camera movements, so it's interesting to watch. This girl is a huge fan of death games and has always wanted to engage in a killing. She's feeling lucky that the game is finally starting. Her dream was to appear in Danganronpa. Yeah, she's quite a character. Yeah, that visual tells the story.
Oh, so she's Pito Hui, but worse.
It's too fast for me to catch everything.
That's awesome. That's great. That's great.
So key moments will feature full voice acting. So all the important parts will be fully voiced, including the self-introduction sections. Darumi. Her name is Amemiya Darumi. I can't easily convert her name in kanji characters. Yes, that makes sense. It's rough. Yeah, the naming is so you. The way the sound and the characters balance each other out is something I always wanted to think about. So I picked out a few members that will be used in battle later.
Big Softy.
He looks a delinquent, bad boy. He might be a good kid.
He might be a good guy. I don't even need to play this game. Loud guy, big softy.
He has a sense of justice.
The girl's probably the death game girl is probably secretly terrified of dying.
I can definitely support him. He's a bad boy with no typical bad boy character. And
The smart one.
Cool, character.
Actually, no, she's a little too detailed to be the smart one. I think the smart one will be the other girl who looks slightly more normal.
I really don't know how much actual information everybody has. There might be someone who actually knows more, so there's a bit of suspicion going on. Yes, a very cool lady here. So this is a very familiar actor, voice actor.
Oh?
Oh, he sounds very familiar. Yes, I was shocked when I saw the cast. Or something definitely will going to happen in this game. So as we progress with the story, the Shirei finally arrives.
Music in these games has always been good. I'll give him that.
At Tokyo Game Show, there was I guess a quiz, a voice actor quiz, trying to figure out who Shirei's voice actor was.
She literally mascot character. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. That actor. Okay.
I recognize that voice. I don't know from what, but that is a pretty prolific actor. Who is that? Where have I heard him?
So at first glance, it looks like my characters, like Monokuma and Shinigami-chan. But once the voice comes in, it's totally different. And they don't resemble my previous characters. So this area of the school is in the 2D, side-scrolling. And you can walk the corridor. And we have to go to the operations room now. Looks cool, right? So it's kind of a cyber themed academy. So,
how are they going to turn him into a marketable plushie, though?
When they stab
He's
into their heart,
translucent.
So they are given this sword, stab it into their hearts, and then engage in battle. It's quite a violent way to transform. I wouldn't want to do it first. I'd rather watch others do it before I try. Okay, that's something. That is something. Oh, very red. That's a lot of bloodshed. So they are transforming, right?
Persona! It's actually kind of cool that she has Gate of Babylon but murder weapons. I'll respect that. I'll respect that design decision.
To launch themselves. Yeah, because this is a school theme, so that's what kind of tool you will see. So from here, we'll move into the battle part. Now I'd like to have the main character play this section.
Okay, hold on. How small is his controller? It's like for babies. It's a controller for ants. What is that? You got the Mad Cats? What is that thing? It's like it's so small, right? Like that thing is teeny. It's not just a trick. That's like the size of my phone. My phone's smaller than most. Actually, that's a little bigger than my phone, but still it's teeny, right?
Section.
It might actually be a normal size. It's hard to tell.
I'm not good at gaming. It's okay. This is a simulation RPG. So basically,
what does that
move
mean?
Your character and attack the enemy next to you. But since there are so many enemies in this game, so you have to attack them from this side.
What does simulation RPG mean?
Enemies in this game, so our attack policy is to attack using multiple skills. It's very exhilarating experience to be able to blow up a lot of enemies at once. The blue glowing thing in the back of the eye, it is called the defense tower barrier device. This is a barrier to the school, so you have to fight while protecting it. At the beginning of the game, you
I know I'm a hater,
one side of the area,
but this
as the
game
story progresses, enemies
sounds
come
like
at you
and gives
from
me the
all
vibe
directions.
of someone who
fight
played
while moving
13
and defending
Sentinels
yourself. It's a
and went,
simulation
we
RPG
could
with
do
power
that,
defense
and
elements.
didn't actually think
The
about.
game is not so much about thinking precisely as in the game of chess, but rather about having fun in a flashy way. Even if you have never played before, you don't have to worry. Yes, it is. The AP on the left side is the power of action. You can take actions as many as this action power. As you defeat enemies, this AP increases. And this is the skill. Sumino Takumi is a character who has a good balance between attack power and attack range. You can do things like retry, redo the wave. This is the character that allows you to start over. First of all, you choose the attack, the side slash, and there are many squares. So you pick as many enemies as possible with this. It is a good thing to do sideways. And yes? Yeah. Let's do it. I'm fighting with my voice. And when you get tired like this, you cannot move much. In traditional simulation RPG,
Traditional simulation RPG? Hang on, I have to look this up. I have to look this up.
In this game, the number
I have
of
to find out what
indicates the power of action.
What is a
So character
simulation
can be used
RPG?
many times. Yes, I can use the same character many times. But once you use it once,
Stardew Valley?
Is signing
Fantasy Life? Stick RPG 2 Director's Cut?
The attack itself is still possible. That's a new mechanism.
That's not what I know that's what I know a simulation RPG to be. This is not that.
Akihiko is a quite sadistic character, but her range of action is limited. If you have her do it, right? One square only? Oh, it's true. But the strongest skills are brain scattering blow max and organ explosion slash. The names of these techniques sound like something kids would come up with. It's attack 5. How about this? For example,
They mean it's a life sim
let's take
RPG but
down
aren't showing the life
the
sim
top one.
parts. I guess that
It's a named
would
character.
work
You can beat it with
correctly.
one blow.
I guess that would be accurate.
Sometimes there's like a radio conversation that goes into the battle, and this
These
kind
games are
of thing
Pixie
is fully
Puffs!
developed. Great.
No way!
It's splatter of organs. This guy is amazing. And these little green character Dharmas, the one that looks like a jelly bean, is called Dharma.
Oh, it's a
And the
Daruma!
purple one next to him is a named character, or Kumacha, a strong one. And when you defeat him, you will get another AP, action point. So if you focus on defeating these named characters, you will gain AP. However, they are very strong. So if you approach them unnecessarily and get surrounded,
His bike
you
is
will get
sick.
killed
That
immediately.
is a sick designed bike.
Yakushiji has a strong mobility. Indeed, riding a motorcycle. So it has excellent mobility and durability. He like a single vehicle, just a ghost rider with some kind of awesome skull. So he can attack in a circle like this, and this is wide. It's easy to wipe out the small weak enemies. So Yakushiji looks handy, and I'll do it in one later. Easy to use. Tarumi is good at mid-range attacks. Her skills change when she gets tired.
She's just Gilgameshing.
I see. Through a knife.
I can't be mad about that per se because
Then the enemy attacks.
everyone does that now, but like she's literally just using Gate of Babylon. She's even got the mirror effect in the back.
How about Shizuhara? She is so strong. I think Shizuhara should attack high-named enemies as much as possible. So Takumi is there now, so he cannot attack. Let's move Takumi out of the way. One more. Let's fight these three. Okay. So we need to make way, and Shizuhara will defeat Kumacha. So let's defeat Kumacha. Then we can get AP. Then Takemaru is also surrounded by enemies. So if we wipe out them too, we can take out Kumacha too. What's the number above? It's voltage. Voltage. 75%? It was. It meant that you must take action by defeating the enemies. When the voltage is accumulated, you can use special moves or get power-ups only available in this battle. So defeat enemies and earn AP while building up your voltage.
If the special moves don't look really cool, I don't know what they're
the R
doing.
button to perform the Gakuryoku Hissatsu special move.
Oh yeah, big AoE attack on.
Go up. Then the power to attack increase. Then you can see the improvement in Gakuryoku power. So when the attack power is increased, the player can react, and when he is tired, he can move one more. What is the upper limit of voltage? The yellow bar is 100, 200, and 300. So you can get up to 300. I see. So if you don't need to use it yet, you can save it and use it when you are in danger. But don't you want to see the main character's special move? Shall we try it? Let's try it now. Let's have him go up one more notch. Select the skill. Go. This is the special move. Cool.
Alright, that's acceptable.
I see.
That is basically what I wanted,
strong.
if they were going to do
It's
that.
cool. If you use special move with voltage, you cannot move anymore at the next turn. Oh, I see. I see the thunder mark in the condition field. But
This game looks really like
strong one-hit kill.
mental stacky for a game where they're trying to go, it's okay, even if you don't know RPG moves, you don't need to think much, you just have to win.
Takemaru is handy. Oh, it's not good if you get hit there too. So the enemy Dharma is weak, but it will approach the tower and attack the tower by self-explosion. So you should not leave them unattended. If the tower is lost, it's game over. I see. That's interesting. I need to think many things at the same time.
I thought you said this game was simple.
Takumi, I see. Only Takumi cannot move. I see. So this is the end of the wave 1. There are 3 waves. And in between, there is a short story, drama. It is a full voice. Now over to Hongo-san to play the boss battle. So we can fight with 5 players. So it's not good if the barrier is broken.
You don't
and
understand
it's not good
the thing
if
that's
all the
happened?
players
It's
are
pretty
killed.
simple. Basically, characters
Now,
move and they get
Hongo-san,
1 action per
this
turn,
enemy has 40
unless they
hit points.
kill
First
enemies.
of all,
Sorry,
you
they,
need
they,
to
they
have
have
to
they
kill
have
the main
AP,
character
so that's how many
with
times you
Suzuhara
can move
to
someone,
accumulate
and
AP.
each character gets
Okay,
1 action per
I'll
turn.
take this one.
Why is this in Danganronpa though? I don't
the
know.
Brain scattering.
Why is there a
something
death
skill.
game happening all the... I
And
don't know.
Takemaru
I don't know
is
how
armored.
you can do a death
So
game when you can also stab yourself with
just
the
hit
Persona knife and
directly.
henshin into a
Okay.
super-powered badass.
You can go there. Yeah, that's good place. And 1 hit for the boss. But the boss can't
Is this the
attack.
game where everyone is already dead at the start? That could be the plot?
Okay, what's out?
How can you do a death game when everyone's already dead? Oh, she's got a scythe.
It looks like he's gonna get stronger at the latter of the story. So, so once he moves 1 action, he can earn a lot. Boss might not be included in the range. Okay, so Danzai. Okay, 1 point to the AP. So let's use the character that hasn't been moving. I will use Takumi.
And it's all you also have to defend the spot.
Maybe this is a good... Yes, I think boss can be getting the hit. We can see that from the display. But he will counter-attack you. That's not good. That was not a smart
It's
move.
a fine gameplay formula. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why it's in a
I think you should
Kohaka
use
game.
Narumi to actually protect Shino. Yeah, you can still attack. You can attack within the center of the red range. Okay, enemy's turn. So there's too many Darumas. Yes. So, but we cannot leave them alone because they'll do suicidal attacks. And they can, and the unit commander can also apply buff to his friends. So that's not fair.
How will they turn the tide?
Yeah, but, probably you can use Takumi because it has only 1 point left for this enemy. Yes. Oh, you have mastered the game already. I think that's another good choice. So we can kill the 2 Kumacha. Okay, now we can see the voltage point is 100% over. And we can use Shizuhara to attack the unit commander. We haven't seen her special move, so let's see it. Okay, so choose the attack. Which I'm debating which direction I should choose. Okay, I think I'll use this squares. Oh, super strong. Oh, looks like it's in a critical position. So if the HP goes below 5, that's a critical condition. But one of the things is that you can use special move using the life, sacrificing the life of the character. I think that's not moral. That's not a good setting. So instead of just a kill by the enemy, you can do the suicidal attack. Yeah, but Takumi still has like 5 points. But learning that attack, I would like to see.
So numbers are very
be
small.
Careful if you use that decisive attack, the number of your friends will be decreasing. So you have to be careful. Think about how you can cost effectively use the life. Okay, so what we can do is you can use the attack 3 to Kumacha, and we can still do the same attack. Or we can use motorcycle guy. Okay, so we use the first attack, and if you want to attack the 2 enemies simultaneously, Aotsuki is the great choice.
So are there healers?
He's tired, but he can, if he's, as long as he's not moving, it's okay. And I probably use Takemaru here. Yeah, tower can actually afford getting a lot of few hits. I like Takemaru. So AP, actually you can carry over to the next turn.
Recover HP,
If
then
you
this
don't
is a
have
puzzle
any,
game,
like,
masquerading as an
opportunities
RPG.
to use it. Or probably you can use
Which is
Takumi,
fine.
who's in a critical condition, move him around.
But that is what this is ultimately. It's a puzzle game.
Direction. I think this is good.
If I'm understanding this right.
That's a lot of knives, Darumi. And then we can also like follow up attack to the unit commander. Do you need voltage to do the decisive attack? No, not really. You don't, because it's a desperate attack. It will be in exchange of life of the character. So let's see Hongo-san's decision on that. But probably we can carry it over. I think that's a way. So let's do that. So I hope Takumi doesn't die. Please, please don't kill me. Okay, I think this is the time we are going to value Takumi's life and use the special move in exchange for his life. So use the Gakuruku Hisatsu, and if you see it, you see the desperate attack. Earlier you didn't see it. because the HP was low.
That's actually a neat mechanic.
So try to envelop
That's
a lot
cool.
of
The ability
enemies.
to like sort of
By
giving everyone a
selecting the
desperation
cursor or
move.
moving the
That's
cursor.
in theme with these kind of games, and also
So put him to sleep.
nifty.
Sorry, Kimura-san.
しかも仲間が死ぬとボルテージが100%。
But as you see, if one of your friends die, the voltage goes up like 100%. So that will help.
Thematically, that's appropriate.
Attack
I'll
capability.
give credit
What
where
kind of
credit
setting
is
have you
due. That's a neat
set?
idea.
So you can either use Otsuki or Shizuhara. You can either use a special move or try to increase the attack's capability. So we haven't done that, increasing the attack. So let's do that using the voltage. We'll apply that to Aotsuki. So let's choose the enhancing the attack capability.
もうこれウェーブ3中ずっとってことです。
So this is like wave 3 choose. Yes, that's it.
これで断罪でその。
So we can use Danzai and attack the unit commander. I'm not sure if I can win this. There's no Takumi around.
これでかな、3体が。
Yes, we will attack those small enemies first.
でも勝てなそうだけど意外と勝ってそうになって。本当ですか。確かに。
It looks like you're
The
losing
thing
the battle,
about
but I
this
think you can
is-
win this battle. So Daruma is a suicidal attack enemy. So
I
you
would
can just
play
leave them
this.
alone. So AP5,
I
if
wouldn't
they're
do it
already
immediately. I'd pick this
if you
up on
move,
sale
the
sometime.
Unicorn
It
will
looks kind of
attack
fun. I would play this.
The life is taken very lightly.
If I didn't have to
Yes,
read a
Unicorn will also
Danganronpa VN at the start. Or in
So if the
between.
unit commander attacks the tower, that is not a good thing because he has more attack.
I'm just not
powers.
interested in that story.
Probably I can win this battle. Aotsuki is already strong now.
I don't know why this is here.
Shizuhara also got
They must
attacked
really
because they were
believe
close
in their
to each other.
concept, because
now it's
otherwise
maybe-
I
now
don't
maybe
know
it's
why
time to
this
see
got
the
made.
desperate attack. Okay, so let's include Daruma well with the other characters.
And with Kohaka saying, yeah, I don't really know what's happening in the plot yet.
Oh, okay,
Makes
it
me
looks like,
suspect
if I do this,
that
no
they
counterattack.
attached this game, that
use
they had a
Shizuhara as
game,
a shield.
and then
So
attached
you
it
still have
to,
one more AP.
and then gave it to Kohaka, and were like, hey, can you write a story
Either
for
like a
this?
special move
And he was
or a
like,
different move.
fuck.
That's a very hard decision to make.
That's
okay,
my
let's do the desperate attack because,
theory.
Everybody wants to see that, right? We have to show it to the audience. Okay, in exchange of your life.
あでも倒さないのか。
Unfortunately, she couldn't defeat the enemy.
まあでももうあと一撃で多分倒せます。
We see the voltage is 249%. He probably can use his special move. But why are you suggesting desperate move? Okay, let's do it. Probably you can just use the voltage like a special, like a normal attack, and you can still win.
そして倒した。いや面白かった。
Yeah, that was fun. That was very fun.
また仲間もどんどん増えてって。
And this will actually, as you go along the story,
Like,
you will
I'm
have a lot of
actually,
different,
the fact that you
friends
can
joining
spend
and
your
a different kind of
life,
story,
your character
unravels.
to do a big attack
And you have to
is
think
a
a lot
really
about how
interesting
you can,
twist
move.
on the idea of the strategy
You two
RPG.
were able to actually clear the game, but if you go
Because
become
so
Doom
many
Over,
of
you will
these,
get voltage
you
points.
you
So that
either
will help you, like a remedy
you either
of
have
actions,
permadeath
to
and you
clear
don't
the
want
game.
to
So
lose
people who are
anyone
not used to
ever,
or not really good at
or
playing
you
game can
don't
also
have
enjoy the game.
permadeath,
So this
and you
was the
just sort of
first time,
throw
for the
characters
actual
into the
hands-on
grinder as long as you
administration of the
win.
game.
That was
Yes,
something
this
that
is very
felt really
exciting.
awkward
Like, as the
about
story goes on, you will
Triangle
have
Strategy,
many different
is that
things that you have to do, and different characters have
didn't
their
have
different
any
attack
reason to
weight.
protect
So
people
I'm
other
looking
than
forward to looking
you
at
needed
different,
someone alive to win the
characters.
game.
So I saw many like
So
moves that I haven't seen before. Of course, I know some like
being able
moves
to
or
kill
scenarios,
characters
but
to
it was,
win
some
is
things I didn't
actually
was familiar with.
a really smart way to
Once
twist
again, we'd
on
like
that
to
if you're
inform
not
you
going to
of the
do
product
permadeath.
information on Tokyo Game Show. 100 Line Last Defense
Am I
Academy
making
will be
sense?
released on April 24th, 2025.
That's actually neat.
The
I
Switch
would
version
like
is
to
now
see
available
more
for
things
pre-order and
like
Steam
that
version
in this
available
genre.
for wish list registration. See the official website for details. Also, the Tokyo Game Show General Day starts tomorrow. 100 Line will be displayed at
That
the
said,
Aniplex booth in
it is
Hall
really
8
funny that
at
in the
Nakai
death
Messe.
game,
We'll be waiting for you visit with a life-size
strategy
Shirei
RPG,
exhibit, Shirei Nigo
there
mask,
isn't
and novelty items,
permadeath in the strategy RPG
such
part. It
as
just feels
enemy
slightly
characters'
off.
acrylic blocks. So this is the actual ones. You can actually roll the capsule machine, gacha gacha, for
I won't
free.
play it. I won't be buying it. I
We
will
are
be
filling the
curious to
figures in
see
the capsule
how
in the backstage now.
people who this is more for,
People
who
work
I will
for
not
the mission.
insult or insinuate anything about,
And also in the photo
enjoy
spot,
it.
you can transform yourself with a
Because I know a few of those
Galactic
people,
sword.
and
If
Rain
you
Code
really want
sucked.
to meet
That's what I
Halaki,
picked
you
up from
know,
this, is the
it's just
Rain Code
virtual.
was
But anyway, please
terrible.
come over to see us. So in addition to the 100 line, we have a game lineup as you see in the screen.
Okay, and with that, unfortunately, we've come to the end of our time together. So before we wrap up, I'd like to ask
Well,
each
that
of
was
our
the
guests
shortest
for final
sizzle
comments,
reel ever.
starting with Hongo-san. So today, I had the pleasure of representing Kodaka children. I was able to listen to
I'm just so
explanation.
torn
My excitement for
because
the game has already
mechanically
increased.
that looked
I'm looking
neat.
forward to playing a lot once it's released.
But
Thank you
again,
for.
I don't want to
Thank
read
you
a
so much for today.
Danganronpa again.
And next, Kimura-san.
I'm good.
Yeah, there
I
are
was
many
good
things
after
I
2.
wanted
I'm
to
fine. I don't
say,
need that.
but I can't. But I
What
can
about
promise
you,
that the
chat? Let's do a
scenario
call
is
to
packed
action.
with
Are you gonna
content
pick up
that
100
will leave
line?
everybody fat satisfied. That game is incredibly fun, so please look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Would you play this?
Okay, thank you. Lastly, Kodaka-san, could we hear a
Naito says
message for the
no.
fans if we are winning the game? Well, the game actually hasn't finished yet. We're still in the final stage of polishing it, especially the areas that were sensitive.
All right, chat. What if
financial
what if you
details
didn't
and
have to
game
pay for it? Would you play it
sharing
then?
points. I can't reveal any of that yet, but it's been a long journey to get here, and it's almost complete. I've played it myself, and it's turned out to be really fun. I can't.
I don't even know if
for
she's showing
everybody
up
to
on
play it.
stream, if you can even hear her, but
The release
her
date
introductions
is
are
April
very
24th.
funny.
Shinichi, death in Japanese. We didn't plan it that way. It was a pure coincidence, but it perfectly something like Hongo-san's way of game playing. There's this little time left for the release, but I hope we're looking forward to it. We're thinking to start a special like 100 another update before 100 days, like 100-day countdown. So I'd be grateful if you could wait patiently and stay excited till then. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. So everybody, please look forward to your 100-day mark. Once again, April 26, 2025 is the release date. So mark your calendars. And until then,
April 26th, mark your calendars
let's
for
say goodbye.
100 line. I
care.
keep wanting to
Thank
call
you
it
very
100 Heroes,
much.
but it's not Suikoden. Thank you, Naito. All right, so it's 5. That was fun. Thank you all for showing up. I enjoy doing these. If another one happens, I probably won't do any more of Tokyo Game Show. But I feel much more confident in doing these for the next Tokyo Game Show. Next brand! Fucking hell! Next brand. Where was Barbuda? Where was Barbuda in Tokyo Game Show? Is UFO 50 coming to Xbox One and Xbox Series S? Does Thorson Petter endorse the Xbox One and Xbox Series S? The people need to know. My subjects need to know. Phil? Phil? Phil?